what made me love beer. Well, I think that started when I was younger and I just got into the idea of craft beer.
I'm not actually the hugest beer fan in the world, but I fall in love with the culture and the community around beer.
For me, what made me fall in love with beer was not actually beer itself, but it was the community that surrounded beer.
The brewery here, I wanted to open a brewery, I don't know, for as long as I can remember.
London Brewing, essentially our head brewers, they started stovetop at home, kind of home brewers, and from there they had the Root Cellar restaurant on Dundas and Adelaide, and decided to move their production into the basement there. And after a little bit of time there, they realized they needed a larger production facility, so that's where we are now at London Brewing.
In the spring of 2013, we opened the doors and we had lineups of people out the front door looking to buy craft beer in London. So it's been fun ever since.
What does craft mean to us? I think that craft is a focus on being creative, being sustainable, and producing high quality as best we can.
Craft is that whole thing. It's that whole community-minded, individualized beer made for you.
I think that craft is something that is made with love. Something that you can share with friends and say that I made this or somebody made this. They love what they did, and they really wanted to share with the world.
To me, I think craft entails a focus on quality, like smaller batches, handmade, quality ingredients, and just doing it maybe not the cheapest way, maybe not the most efficient way, but doing it the traditional way and the right way.
As far as struggles go, being a worker-owner cooperative, there's five owners. That means 5 votes for decisions to be made. 3 businesses underneath that umbrella as well. We have On the Move Organics, we have the Root Cellar restaurant, as I mentioned, and then the London Brewing brewery. So struggles along the way with growing each business and having focus put on individual businesses has been obviously a struggle for, it's hard enough to run one business, let alone 3, but we've done a good job keeping on top of all 3 businesses, and they're all growing. So.
The biggest struggle for me has been, like I said, I've had experience on the beer side of things, but the business side of things is totally new to me. So just all the licensing, the paperwork, the accounting, that's been the biggest struggle. I know how to make beer, but knowing how to run a business is a lot different. We try and be as involved with the community as we can, so we do that by having a lot of different events and activities. And I know one thing we do is every Thursday for the entire year, every month we pick a different charity, and every Thursday $1 per beer sold goes to that charity of the month.
The way we interact with our community is very kind of grassroots, in keeping to the idea that we work together as a company. We also work with our community.
Make beer, it should be social, it should be fun, it should be entertaining kind of thing, or enjoyable for customers. So provide a fun atmosphere, a place for people to come in, have a beer. Breweries can definitely sort of be a cornerstone or pillar of the kind of community.
What better to bring people together than beer? It's been doing it forever, right? So we have live music here, the food. We try to make a setting that brings the community together.
I just love the idea of meeting together with friends and having a couple pints, and then just chit-chatting and talking. That's why we created our environment here, was to create an environment for people to talk to each other, for people to have a sense of community, and because that's what we loved about it.
So our big mission is to support local farmers. A lot of our ingredients, we are partner up with a lot of local farming communities around London to give us the freshest and best product that we can put out.
Well, I think in a couple days we've got a vinyl night where a couple local record sellers will come in and sell their stuff, and so we just try and, keep it interesting, keep it different, and have something for everybody, so anyone in the community can be involved in some way.
Bayside Beer is all about bringing people together. You want a little taste of the sitting on the patio with your friends, just Just lower that blood pressure a little bit, crack open a Bayside and it'll do it for you. Hey, we're all about people. What's the best? Having it on the water. Calms people down more. And that's all I'm about, is everybody's equal on the patio kind of thing, right? Like, we're not selling Erie-O. Erie-O is just the perfect example of it. The moment you drive into Erie-O, like I said, that layer just peels back a little bit. The blood pressure lowers a little bit, and you just feel it as soon as you enter Erie-O. So no one has this location, but more importantly, no one has the people to match it. Like, we really feel like we got the most welcoming, relaxing people here.
Investing in further growth within the brewery and giving back to the community, doing larger events, doing more community-focused type functions and stuff like that. So we'll continue to do our grassroots approach to London and the area surrounding, and then with a little bit of luck, we'll get further out from there.